Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you're all familiar with the famous saying that optimism is a moral duty. I believe that, generally speaking, this is a good advice. But of course, optimism is not the same as being naive. Getting the world on track for a 1.5-degree future is not an easy task. We must be realistic. We must face up to all the difficulties and challenges that stand between us and the goals we agreed on in Paris. And there is no question we must pick up our pace. At the same time, we should acknowledge the progress made since 2015. For example, temperature projections are lower today than before Paris. And in the real economy, the energy transition is accelerating. With governments, industries and society working together in a true multi-round, creating solutions that are feasible and affordable for all. Which brings me to my key message today, that there is hope in implementation, in delivering on promises made. We don't need more grand schemes or lofty words. What we need is concrete action on all the topics covered here in Belém, knowing that many small steps will eventually lead to the giant leap forward the world so desperately needs. The Kingdom of the Netherlands is ready to deliver. Take the pressing issues of climate finance. Last year, the milestone agreement of the new collective quantified goal reaffirmed the vast financial needs for developing countries when it comes to meeting their climate goals. The Netherlands continues to do its part, allocating 2.4 billion euros in climate finance in 2024. We firmly believe that climate adaptation needs to be center stage. That's why over 60% of our international public climate finance is directed at adaptation, with a focus on food security and water management. And it's why we applaud the co-presidency focus on adaptation. On adaptation, water management in particular is part of my country's DNA. This is a result of centuries of working across sectors to keep our feet dry in a country where large areas lie below sea level. We are a maritime nation. We are a kingdom that stretches from the North Sea coast in Europe to the island countries in the Caribbean. So we know how vital it is to adapt to rising sea levels and changing weather conditions. We know how vital it is to innovate, moving from traditional agriculture to climate-smart food systems, and we're eager to share our expertise in these fields with others. In today's world, water management, future-proof agriculture and renewable energy sources like hydrogen are becoming more and more interconnected. And that's a good thing, because it's putting us firmly on the path of green growth. With this in mind, the Netherlands is convinced that strengthening the NDC partnership can serve as a catalyst. After all, NDCs are at the heart of the Paris Agreement, and the EU has just finalized its NDC for 2035. We are determined, and will continue doing our part. We have also agreed to work towards 90% emission reduction by 2040. Our ambition level is clear. And since NDC implementation on water and food is lagging behind, the Netherlands is supporting the NDC partnership with an additional 10 million euros. Because again, we must focus on implementation. And that includes following up on decisions made in previous COPs. In this light, I applaud Brazil for its Tropical Forest Forever Facility initiative. The Netherlands is proud to support this initiative and will contribute $5 million to help to get the fund off the ground. What's more, and I think even more important, is that I know that Dutch asset managers and large investors like pension funds are interested in taking part too. Now, is this fund all it will take to achieve the pledge we reaffirmed 2 years ago? To stop and reverse deforestation by 2030? No, of course not. We also need to address the root causes and work towards deforestation-free products. But it is an important step forward. And as I said earlier, every step counts and leads to something bigger. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us send a strong message to the world from here in Belém. If we continue the moral duty of optimism with realism and resolve, working step by step, we can and we will move closer to the Paris goals. The Kingdom of the Netherlands stands ready to work with all of you. Thank you.